where we will be vlogging every day in the celebration of Valentine's Day. Or doesn't Valentine's Day have a bunch of other names too, like Sweetheart Day or Singles Awareness Day? I remember when I celebrated Singles Awareness Day, I had a pretty mad, decent January, and so I thought we would bid fair adieu by going back and looking at a couple of my favorite things. In this little tote with my name on it are my January favorites. I have had this thing forever. Somebody made this for me like the first year that I was on YouTube, and I remember I just got this in the mail and I was so proud. And I still use it to this day. Let's look at some shampoo. Recently, I have made an incredible hair discovery, and I'm so glad that this is actually a good product because honestly, I bought it for the name. This is Verb Ghost shampoo. There is also a ghost conditioner and a ghost hair oil. I use all of the products. This is supposed to be weightless, color safe, and cleansing, and I think the weightlessness is what gives the product the name Ghost. I don't know about you guys, but I hate washing my hair. We've been through this like a million times, and especially when I recently like have my hair dyed and stuff, I feel like I hate washing it even more because I feel like I'm always doing damage to the color. The black is gonna fade super quick. So it's rare that I find a color safe shampoo that I really like because I feel like normally when it is safer for the colors, it doesn't really give me a clean feeling. Normally shampoos like that I feel like don't lather much, but this is a completely different story. I feel like a little bit of this product goes a long way. It gives you a fantastic soapy lather. It really does give you a nice cleansed feeling. It smells delightful. It's not like a floral. It just almost smells like a hair salon. Does that make any sense? I think it's pretty reasonably priced. This was about $16 for 12 fluid ounces, and I feel like that's a little bit less expensive than normal like fancy frou-frou shampoos are. Yes? No? Let me know. Up next is a fashion favorite. It is something that I have been digging all month long, and I got this from Urban Outfitters, and have they done anything satanic lately? I don't really keep up with the news anymore on anything, to be honest. This is from an awesome brand. I actually have a couple of bags from them, and I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce it actually. Mokubiya? They recently did a collab with Trolley, like the gummy brand, and I got a bunch of products from this range. They had a sweater that had these gummy octopuses on it. They had this butt bag, which you know I'm not gonna pass up on a fanny pack. They had some caps and some backpacks. The whole collection is adorable, and you can actually buy it off of this website as well, which I'll actually link you to them because I feel like that's probably a better place to buy it from. They also had this like ridiculously cool keychain, and it reminds me of those things that you like put on your keys if you do water sports or fishing so that it'll float and your keys won't sink. Anyway, it's just a really, let me show it to you because maybe there's some doubters in the audience about how cool a fanny pack looks. Does it get any more fashionable than this? No! It's great when Dogman and I are taking long walks. I can just put, you know, the house keys, the gate clicker, the phone, everything I need, and then I don't have to carry it. I can just walk around and still have hands. Moving along, I have these makeup brushes, which they were in a haul, and I have become obsessed with these things. So I know I've been talking about this website a lot lately. It's just because they recently entered my life and I've been so into it. You guys know I get into something new and then I get rabidly obsessed with it. So lately it's been K-Beauty and J-Beauty items. So I got these off of Yes Style. We've been doing some hauls from them lately. These are the Pony Effect Magnetic Brush collection, and these are of course dirty because I have definitely been using them ever since I got them, but the fibers are so soft. It's a dream to apply makeup with. They are gorgeous. These have glitter in the handles. I don't remember what this set was called, but I think it was something to do with lightning, since that's kind of what the packaging looks like. But it's just so convenient. I can't even begin to tell you. It's the little things in life. Just great to, you know, be working on eyeshadow. You want to do a little extra blending. You don't have to worry about like setting the brush down on its side, getting it dirty, having it touch other products. You can just set it straight up in this little tin. Next is kind of like a farts and crafts kind of thing that I used to be obsessed with, and then I stopped making them. Why? And then one day I was just browsing on Amazon and I was like, I wonder if they have paper to make Origami Stars. And I literally used to make these things by the jarful, and I forgot how fun and easy they are. I keep them in this little container. I'm making some for Dogman right now for Valentine's Day, but it's a secret, so shh, don't tell him. I've been making him orange and blue Origami Stars. So much fun to do. So here they are. I have all of these different papers, metallic, we have glitter. That one's a little bit wonky. And then I have these little papers which actually glow in the dark and they say, I love you. Ta-da! If you're like me, you kind of maybe are struggling with anxiety or a little bit of seasonal depression. You just want something that's kind of mindless to keep your hands busy. And I highly recommend this for you. It is extremely inexpensive. Like, I got a couple of large packages like this, and I think you get between like 1,000 and 3,000 folding papers. And this is what they look like. So look, I'll go ahead and show you how to make one really quick. Ooh, look, it's like a little tutorial now. Sippy, sippy. Take the paper and you start to form a knot like so. So just pretend that you are tying the paper into a knot. Am I the worst origami instructor ever? And you want a little bit of a tail sticking over here, but not too much, don't overdo it. And you're going to turn it into, isn't this a hexagon shape? It's been a long time since I've learned my shapes, but the 5-sided shape. Then you have this shape, ta-da! And you got a little tail sticking out there. So you can do two things with this tail. You can either like cut it off, you can do what I'm gonna do, which is rip it off, or you can like wrap it back around. I just like to kind of tear it off just a little bit. I just find that easier. So then you're going to fold that over, because the important thing right now is to keep a hexagon shape. Just keep like wrapping the paper around the hexagon shape, and it's pretty easy. It kind of like wants to go its own way, you know, like the paper naturally wants to keep wrapping in that shape, if that makes any sense. You guys, I'm not a good origami teacher. Once again, you're going to end up with a tail, and this one you just want to tuck right there. There's like a little, see, like if I unwound it, there's like this area here to tuck the tail into. All you have to do literally is take your fingernail and you want to puff up the star. So you just go into these indented, like you go into the sides. Should I just cut this whole segment? Is nothing I'm saying making any sense? You just basically work your way around and push in the sides like so, and you've got yourself a beautiful star, an expression of love for your loved ones. Give it to somebody as a present, they're gonna love it. Moving along to something that requires a lot less explanation, a brand new hairspray that I've recently discovered. It is by Aveda and it's called Air Control, and it is a light hold hairspray and it is magical. I've been doing all of those victory roll styles lately, a lot of curls. I always feel like I need just a little bit of hairspray, especially living where I do with the crazy weather and the humidity. Hairspray counts, but I feel like more often than not, when it's like a thick, kind of like stickier hairspray, it just becomes a tangly mess. And we all know that I'm a fan of second, third, and fourth day curls. I was in the market for a new hairspray that would get the job done, but wouldn't just be like tacky and mat my hair and make it disgusting. So in walked this hairspray into my life. I'm trying to remember what it smells like. Oh, now I'm gonna remember what it tastes like. It smells organic. This is just the perfect amount of hold. To me, light hold is exactly what it is. It keeps your hair in place so that you don't get flyaways, so that your style stays intact, but it doesn't weigh your hair down and make it disgusting. Is there just a thick fog of hairspray in this room now? I feel like every breath I take is like hairspray in the lungs. All right, let's keep going. Very cute makeup bag entered my life this month. It's from Sanrio. It's actually a three-way collab between Tokidoki, Jujubee, and Sanrio. It is adorable. It's a lot of the, you know, super staple old style characters, a lot of them that I love. And some new ones. Gudetama is pretty new, but there's Karopi. Love Karopi. Batsmaru. Choco Cat. I'm not really fond of how Hello Kitty is crying right here. It's really giving me some emotional conflict. But this was like a three-piece set. So this was the largest bag, and it actually comes with like a little wristlet strap that you could use if you wanted to take it out and about with you. Look at this moody hamburger. And then there's two other smaller bags that come inside of it, which I think are great for just like chunking in your purse if you want to keep up with change or receipts or whatever. It's great, but I love using this one as a makeup bag, and inside I've got a couple of my favorites. This I very well might have spoken about before. I bet I have. It is a life staple, holy grail product for me, absolutely necessary in my life. It is the Agave Lip Balm from Bite Beauty. I didn't remember if it was called like lip balm or lip salve or whatever. If you're like me and you've got some funky, crusty, dry lips, you need this in your life. It is so soothing, and honestly, I think it's because of all the natural ingredients that Bite Beauty uses that I don't tend to have a problem with this lip balm, because I will be completely honest, I'm often afraid of lip balm because I feel like if I use it too much, it will give me like zits around my mouth. It's like too oily or something for me. I don't know, but I can use this product as much as I want and I never have those kind of problems. I'm almost out. It kind of has like a very natural like honey scent to it. It's very thick and moisturizing, but it's not really sticky is the good thing, because if it was thick and sticky, I would not be able to handle it, but it just feels very natural and conditioning for the lips. Moving along, a highlighter that I have really been loving is the Milk Makeup Holographic Stick in the shade Stardust. It sort of has a lemony scent, but it's just very gorgeous. If you like kind of like a pink, spacey highlight, then you're gonna love this one. How have I still not learned where to swatch products? I've been on YouTube for a hot minute now, and I still don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if that makes me endearing or just a really big failure, but either way, here I am. It's like just a very kind of like subtle pinkish reddish color, but I find it's very good for my skin. I love it. I love the look of it. I mean, it's good for everybody's skin, but I just think it's got, I don't know, it works well with my undertones or my eyeball color or something. Something else that's kind of like a new favorite, but a old product, is the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus Spray in the scent Coconut. Everybody loves this product, I feel like, and a while back, I thought they came out with 4 scents, but I guess there's just 4 in total, including the original scent, which doesn't really have a scent. But there's a rose, a lavender, which I love the lavender one as well. And then now I've been trying coconut, and I feel like I've gone through so much of this so fast. This one is so incredibly refreshing. It's much less scented than the lavender one, but it smells delightful. I feel like it does amazing things for my skin. Or, you know, if you want to make a eyeshadow pop more, if it's like a metallic shadow, or you want to make your highlight pop more, you know, there's always the trick of you just missed your makeup brush just a little bit, and it will make your powder product, like a powder highlight or a powder eyeshadow, it will oftentimes make it more metallic, opaque, shiny. So it's good for that, as well as also like setting and priming the face. It's kind of one of those like multi-use products. It's good for everything. Up next, are a couple of rings that I've gotten so many questions about, and I've been obsessed with shopping on Etsy lately. It's pretty much where I have been getting everything for the past couple of months. Clothes, jewelry, you name it. I've been on an Etsy purchasing spree. So let's look at a couple of these rings and the place where I skint my little phalange. Doesn't feel good, but it's recovering. Try and ignore it if that sort of thing bothers you, but I have a boo-boo. Okay, these two rings, I will link you guys to the store owner down below. They offer a lot of jewelry, but since these are vintage and antique things, unfortunately, they are one of a kind. So I have this one, which is a Victorian padlock that the jewelry person like soldered onto this band. The bands are the same. So I think they like find these unique front pieces and then they solder them onto these bands. But then the other one is a little portrait miniature. You guys know that I love all the antique and vintagey things. The only sad thing is, unfortunately, the rings could not be resized, and I think that they are both like size 9 or something. So I did buy this like funky stuff on Amazon. I'm not 100% sold on this stuff, but it's like this plastic stuff that you get. You can like wrap it around a ring and then like cut off the excess, and it kind of like resizes it for you. I had another friend recommend tape, and I might try that next because this, I don't know, I feel like if the ring band was like a more traditional like thin band, that this would work a lot better. But I think since the bands are thicker, I don't know, it's just kind of messy. It feels kind of weird. But I love the rings so much, I have to wear them. And then this one, I've also gotten a ton of compliments as well. This one actually fits me pretty good on this finger, but it is a vintage Sacred Heart ring. Once again, I picked this up on Etsy. It was about $15. I will link you guys to the store. I don't think that they had any more of them, unfortunately, but you guys just have to start browsing Etsy. Just type in like vintage rings, antique rings, portrait miniature rings if you're looking for stuff like this guy, and eventually you'll be able to come across some pretty cool stuff. Also, this is my Bella Lily ring that I have had forever. I love this one. This is also like a life staple. Last couple of products. I have this from Origins, which has been one of my favorite face washes lately. It's called a Perfect World Antioxidant Cleanser with White Tea, and I literally probably only have about half of this left. It smells amazing, and if you're somebody like me, you have to kind of wash your face multiple times a day, and maybe one of your cleansers is like a harsher salicylic acid anti-acne cleanser, so you just want the other time you wash your face to be like more of a refreshing experience, but nothing that really has like too many active ingredients in it, something that's more gentle for the skin. I highly recommend this. I've tried it. I haven't really had any big breakouts until I shaved my face. We already had that discussion a couple of videos ago. I just highly recommend this if you're looking for a nice, creamy, luxurious, delicious face wash. Last couple of products. This once again comes from Yes Style. It's an amazing hand lotion and it's adorable as well. So this comes from the K-Beauty brand, The Face Shop. I have never tried a product from them that I didn't like. So this is the collab with Keiko Friends, and this is that character that I've been obsessed with named Hoodie Ryan. This lotion though really repairs the hands, and I will go ahead and there's really no way to like swatch lotion, obviously. It comes out like a traditional white lotion, but I think that this is either water or gel based because it literally just soaks into the skin instantly. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw like a week or so ago, I posted a picture. My hands were so dry and bad looking, like people didn't even believe that was my hands, and look at them now. I feel like they look so much better than they did, so much more moisturized, and that's because every time I've been washing and sanitizing my hands, I have been putting this little guy on. It works wonders. I think it has shea butter in it as well. I will link you guys to it down below. Last couple of favorites. are just fun, random things. If you haven't watched Black Mirror yet, there's a brand new season. You've got to watch it on Netflix. You're gonna love it. It's disturbing. It's great. It's thought-provoking. Dogman and I powered through it like all in one day. They only came out with 6 episodes for season 4. Why? But I think season 4 has been my best season, or my favorite season that there ever has been. Also, there is a toy documentary. It's like a 4-part thing. I know a lot of people have been watching this too. It's so interesting. It's called The Toys That Made Us, and it's about like the most famous toys of all time, like the Star Wars toys, Barbie, G.I. Joe, and I'm trying to remember, oh, He-Man, that's what the other one is on. But it's all the like in-depth history of the creation and how successful these toys were. It's just very fascinating. If you like stuff like that, if you're like me and you like kind of nostalgic stuff, all that kind of stuff, you're gonna love it. Also, a couple of fashion favorites. Some are on my feet right now, and I filmed a clip of them so you guys could see them. I feel like I haven't posted a picture of these on Instagram or anything yet, but they are a Why Are You Dolls Kill collab, and they look so fascinating. And they are so comfortable. Any way you turn, they look like they are a different color. I don't know what that technology is called. I love everything about these, including the laces that are like black and white checkered print. But I feel like they are just like such a punch to any outfit. Like obviously if you're super casual like I am today, or you want to kind of have like a funkier, more dressed up outfit, then these are great for you. Also, you guys know that this has got to be in my favorites. I have been obsessing over this and wearing it so much. Some people are writing that this is a $14,000 or a $10,000 jacket, and it's not. I got it from Dolls Kill. Dolls Kill does not sell anything that is $14,000. It is quite expensive, I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely an investment piece, but you guys know I have been wearing stuff like this like forever, and I wear this jacket so much. It's so heavy. It's got a nice weight to it. It looks great. It's high quality. It's from this brand called Hazmat Designs, and it actually comes in a couple of different like style ways. If silver and black isn't your thing, they also have gold and black. But it just looks so cool. And once again, I feel like this is just a complete staple piece. You can dress it up. You can dress it more casually. I wear it with everything. 10 out of 10 do recommend. And then my last little favorite, you know I always have to have a little cutie thing. So this little squishy I have been obsessed with. You guys know that I love these things. I genuinely do love these little like squishy things. I find them so relaxing when I'm stressed out or if I'm editing or whatever. So this is a little mini polar bear one. It's got its tongue sticking out, and this came from Creamy Candy. I've talked about them a lot. You can also turn them into a little keychain, but this one smells so refreshing. I don't know if I've talked about this in a long time, but for me, like to calm me down and get me kind of centered, like smell aromatherapy is a big thing for me as well, which I feel like is another reason why I am drawn to these things. But this one smells so intensely minty. It is magical. And it's just cute. I don't know. They're cute. They're fun. They're great for when I'm like editing. Sometimes I even take them with me, you know, like on car trips, like if I'm not driving, obviously. But I don't know, just anytime I feel stressed out, I always chunk one of these in my purse, and I have been loving this one lately. This video has been so long, but thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and for watching. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit that button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp Family, and give an alligator its wings. Also, if you want, you can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/graveyardgirl, or you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram at graveyardgirl. Same way it's spelled here. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye!